Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, it is definitely nighttime. It's actually technically morning now. It is almost 2 a.m. I don't know why I'm still awake. I don't know why I'm choosing now to record this video or anything, but lo and behold, here we are. A lot of you really enjoyed my last video that I did reacting to fake psychics, so I figured I would do that again tonight, apparently. So let's get to watching some of these fake psychics before I just fully crash and pass out.
You have a question for Psychic Tita? Stand on up.
This is a question that it's very important to me about my song. I've written a song, and I want more than anything else this one wish for my song, because I sang it for my dad before, just a week before he passed on, and he liked it, and he said he was going to be listening for it, and he didn't know he was going to pass the next week, and I didn't. And the song, it's like it was meant to be, just meant to be written, and I want to know, is there any future for it? Am I ever going to get anywhere with it, to have it recorded by anybody where it's going to be played on the radio?
So this question is actually one that I don't think any psychic out there can really answer, not a legit one at least. It involves the future. And as I said millions and millions of times before, you cannot predict the future 100%. When it comes to the song thing, that's something that, that's on you. You got to go out there. You got to promote the song. You got to do what you can to get that song heard. That's not a future that can be told. That is 100% you.
Not until he learns a certain lesson. He has to own up to some of the things he's done.
What?
My father? Oh, I don't understand what you mean.
Neither do I.
Well,
I mean, he passed away. He was a very good man.
well, reincarnation.
But now, how does that affect my song, though?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well.
I was wondering, because I wrote the song and I sang it for him, but is there any hope for my song that I is anybody going to ever record it nationwide that it's going to be heard on radio?
He'll be back, he'll reincarnate. And he probably, when did he die?
I don't know if this woman is not understanding the question, if she's hard of hearing and just can't really hear anything that the other woman's asking, or if she's just trying to spout some bull crap to make her look amazing. I really have no idea what's happening right now. I don't think anybody does at this point.
A year ago, November.
He probably hasn't come back yet in another life.
I don't think she understands.
She's wondering about her song. she wrote a song and she wants to know if it's going to get recognition.
You have to get out there, knock on doors.
Oh, I am. It's
Okay, so I'm happy about her response in the end. The real response to the question. So I'm not sure if this psychic is just full of crap, or if she's legit, or I don't know what's going on at all.
Let's meet contestant number 1.
My name is Jesse Bravo, and I'm a stockbroker by day, but by night, I'm a psychic and I speak to dead people.
Stockbroker by day, by night, I speak to dead people. I'm a psychic, man.
Here are the rules for Jesse's test. 12 envelopes. Inside, photos of 11 random living people and one very famous dead person. To win, Jesse has to locate that dead person 9 out of 12 times.
So this is definitely a test that not everybody could do. It depends on if they ask the person ahead of time, like what their ability is. Because if you just say, oh, this person's a psychic, they're going to be able to point out to which envelope has this dead person in it. You're probably way off. Not everybody can do that. Not all psychics have the ability to do that. Some of them are only able to connect to energies of actual people. There are people out there you can connect to deceased only. Some can only connect to living people. Some can connect to objects. Some can connect to, just random, just anything like that. Unless this guy specified that he can connect to objects and stuff like that, then chances are he probably doesn't have that ability, and it will probably end up failing miserably and making him look bad, because people don't realize that just because you're psychic doesn't mean you have that ability.
Jesse, like a game show. Go ahead. Thank you very much.
The odds of winning by luck are about 1 in a million, but Jesse, of course, isn't counting on luck.
What I tried to ask is, whoever is gone, will you please just show me which envelope they're sort of contained in?
You believe that's a dead person? Are you ready?
But the spirits didn't answer. Jesse's first pick was this girl, and she's very much alive. Attempt 2.
Are you ready? This one is a live person.
Strike 2. He was supposed to find Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
We know he's dead, right?
Absolutely. I'm considered very good at what I do, and boy, am I bombing.
Yep. You believe that this is a dead person?
I'm hoping so.
After another failure,
A live person.
A live person.
Internally, I was crumbling.
it's Jesse Bravo's last chance.
Wow, that was very direct. Well, that one very strongly, I'm guessing.
I'm trying different techniques.
Okay. This one is?
It's live.
Think?
Yeah.
You're right. It's live.
Jesse may have failed, but he says the problem wasn't with him, it was with the test itself.
Asking an envelope, an inanimate object, to answer a question, it's a really tough thing to do. Maybe there's other people that can do that. I'm not one of them, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much exactly what I was saying. He's not one that can connect to objects. He's one that connects to people themselves. There are people out there that can connect to the objects like that probably would have succeeded a lot better than him.
I'm starting with a gentleman, first off, and with this man, who? Reg? And he's also mentioned Frank. Thank you. Okay, what is that uniform?
Reg and Frank. Well, I want to give props to this guy for them not being common names. I mean, Frank, I guess, is kind of a common name, but Reg is not a name I really hear that often. But the downfall there is that that's quite a range of names right there.
In his younger years, I can see the uniform. In his younger years, please, I don't know what he was in the Air Force. I don't feel he was a pilot because of his attire, but he's keen to show me that. And he's transported back into the older age in which he passed. He may not even be family.
So he was in the Air Force, but not necessarily a pilot, which, fine, whatever, in the Air Force. And he's saying that he came to show him that, and now he's transferred back to the age of when he passed. And it might not necessarily be family.
He may be just known to you.
No.
Frank or Reg? Anyone?
Okay. Yes, please, could you, microphone, please? What say?
Good afternoon. My father, his name was Hugh, and he was in the Air Force. And he didn't fly, he was a civil engineer. That'll do.
Who was John, please? John.
Not a John, no.
Jack is calling out. Who was Jack? Jack.
Sparrow.
David. Dave. Who was Anne? Anne. Did you put a clever something in her hair?
No, not
There must be some proof that it's all coming from the spirit world.
And I'm also getting told about Paul. Who's Paul? Oh. It's like...
Yeah, I used to know a kid called Pope.
That's good enough for me.
Yep.
Right, I'm joined very graciously by a male dog. I can say it's male. A male dog.
Dog ghost! Yeah, the ghost of a dog. So, what message does this dog bring from the spirit world?
Woof, 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 woof.
Yeah, thanks for that. But for some of the audience, meeting up with their dead pets again was not quite what they'd expected when they'd agreed to attend the show.
It just shook me up a bit, really. It's not the sort of thing I would thought would come through. I was expecting my dad or someone to come through, not my cat.
This Oakland psychic goes by the name of Anthony.
Hey, Anthony, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. I'm Dan.
He's quite pleasant when you first meet him. Anthony will explain his special talent as a palm and tarot card reader who can see the future.
Is this real?
It is. It's 99.9% accuracy on all of our readings.
But
I don't like how he put the 99.9% accuracy on all readings. Because, like I've told you guys before, nobody could tell the future 100%. Okay? Nobody. Not even the best psychic in the world can tell you the future 100%. I know they're not saying 100%, but I'd say 50-50 at best, because every little thing that you say and do, every second, every minute, every day, affects the future. You know, what your psychic may be reading for your future at the time of the reading can change in the blink of an eye. The next words to come out of your mouth right after that reading or something can immediately affect your whole future. Like, you know, you cannot put that high of a percentage of a guarantee of accuracy on reading the future. You can't. You just can't.
But if you dare to ask serious questions about what he tells clients in his 2 psychic shops, watch out.
Either get off of our properties and get the away from us before you get hurt.
Really? How so, Anthony?
What could have gotten him so angry?
I'm going to get hurt? How so?
Come inside and I'll show you.
Demanding? Holy hell. What the hell did this guy ever do to you, Anthony?
It's this secret recording. A rival family of psychics hired a private eye who sent in a decoy to document Anthony's techniques.
My husband is very ill. He's not expected to live.
The decoy says her husband has colon cancer, but Anthony sees something else in his tarot cards.
The sickness that your husband has is not cancer. It's something on a spiritual level that has been sent towards him. It's something that has to do with the spiritual path that he's followed. And yes, it is curable.
With his help, Anthony says the cancer can be gone in 2 to 3 months. He urges the decoy to come back later. When she does...
Okay, the doctor says it's cancer. The psychic says it's not. The psychic then turns around and says that they'll do something that will make the cancer gone within 2 to 3 months. But you just said it's not cancer. So how can you say it's not cancer and then turn around and say that the cancer will be gone in 2 to 3 months? Like, is it or is it not cancer? Like, come on now.
She meets Anthony's associate Gina, who proposes a way to get rid of the cancer.
And I have to sculpture him. Me and Anthony will have to sculpture him.
She and Anthony will build a wax candle, a life-sized replica of the decoy's husband, set it on a mountaintop, and light it.
What? A life-size replica in a wax candle formation. I'm assuming, I can only assume that this person is going to be an average height male, so about 5'7". A 5'7" tall wax figure of a human, and you're going to haul that sucker up to the top of a mountain and light her up. I want to see the price of this.
The time the candle burns down, the cancer will be gone.
And how fast can we do this?
In 7 days. You understand?
So in 7 days he'll be all the way better?
All the way better.
Does she mean like 7 days to build the wax figure, hold it up the mountain, light it up, it melt, and the guy get better all in the 7 days time period? Or is she just meaning that 7 days after this whole ritual thing's done? Because if she's saying 7 days to get all of that done, I'm like, holy shit, that is... How do you... I would guess it's going to take like a month to even make the damn wax figure.
Then, of course, there's the issue of payment.
What you're gonna need is about $5,000.
Okay.
Is that any way that you could do this?
$5,000 is actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be.
Decoy didn't pay.
Put those on.
We played the secret recording for Anthony after he told us on camera that he can't cure cancer, would never disagree with a doctor's diagnosis, and would never charge a client more than $70.
Oh, okay.
Explain that. I have no comment on it.
Anthony ended the interview.
Is this all about helping people or about taking people's money?
Have a nice day.
He could only hold back his temper for so long.
Oh, you're a son of a mother. Get the out of my businesses.
Anthony put what he called a gypsy curse on me and said, "You're going to die."
What's the difference between a gypsy curse and a normal curse? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I definitely put in different things on Instagram than I do on here. I do keep it connected, but at the same time there are different things on there. And I hope to see you all in my next video.